If you ask Malaysians today to list some of the best local movies in recent history, I'm willing to bet one title that graces every list is Abang Adik. Released in 2023 to instant hit status with both critics and audiences, the film has 18 awards to its name and is only the 9th feature in the country's history to be submitted to the Academy Awards. So what is this movie about, and what makes it work so well? First, a bit of context. Abang Adik follows two brothers. Abang, the Malay word for older brother, and Adik, meaning younger sibling. The brothers are Malaysian in every respect, except on paper. They're undocumented. The film charts the struggles they endure as they try to make ends meet while evading the implacable reach of the authorities. There are several memorable moments in Abang Adik, but for those of you who've seen it, I wonder if you can guess what my favorite scene is. It's not the intense opening sequence, and it's not the heartstring-tugging monologue at the end. It's not even the stunning reveal at the film's climax. It's actually this, a birthday party scene at around the 45-minute mark. This is a collection of 58 shots over 6 minutes, but director Jing Ong uses these 6 minutes masterfully to not only reveal a lifetime's worth of character depth, but also to make the remainder of the film significantly more meaningful. This scene occurs roughly 40% of the way through the film, but to me, it represents the story's true midpoint, a moment of bittersweet peace that splits two very different sides of the same film. This scene is why I believe the film works as well as it does. Allow me to elaborate, and fair warning, there will be minor spoilers for the first half of the movie. Up till this point, the film has been following what could be described as the everyday struggles of these two young men. Adik is involved in a handful of unsavory money-making activities, which Abang strongly disapproves of. Abang is deaf and struggles to find a job that rewards an honest day's work. In addition, his budding romance with a neighbor starts to fall apart when she reveals she's leaving the country for good. Our scene begins right after this devastating news is delivered. We start by seeing Adik confiding in his friend Money, revealing his fears about being forgotten by Abang, the only person in his life who has ever loved him.
會唔會有一日阿哥結咗婚，有自己屋企人，佢就唔理我。
It's a quiet, tender moment of self-reflection. Abang then enters, fresh from the bitterness of his unrequited love. He transitions from the cold, distant colors of the outside world to the warmth and safety of the birthday party. Here at least is something comforting. The following shots show the party actually getting started and bring not only a few moments of levity, but also give screen time to the rarely seen queer community in Malaysia, a community that is equally marginalized, if not more so, than undocumented individuals. But the film is laser focused on the plight of our protagonists and returns the focus to the two brothers, who sit in silence as the troubles of the world creep back into consciousness. An exchange of glances follows, reinforcing Adik's playful, rebellious nature as well as Abang's caring disposition. Then comes the film's most heartfelt sequence, one that elevates the film into something more than the sum of its parts. Adik pulls Abang to his feet, and the brothers dance together. There is an almost ethereal quality to these shots, the way the camera moves into close-ups to maximize intimacy, the slow, wave-like movements of the characters, and the melancholic, diegetic music in the background. But what makes these shots truly breathtaking are the performances. The way our protagonist's eyes lock speaks volumes. There is a deep sadness in their gaze, as if an entire life of hardship were being reflected. And there's a quiet recognition that they have been constants in each other's lives, two lost souls brought into this world in the wrong place at the wrong time. As the look turns into an embrace, we see more than a hint of a smile from Adik. He feels comforted knowing his brother has been there for him all his life. Abang returns the embrace, but his thoughts are more clouded. He feels the crushing weight of lost love, love he may never encounter again. And as the scene draws to a close, he holds his brother tight and closes his eyes in pain. And when he opens them, they are blank, as if he has either internalized and made peace with his pain, or allowed it to consume him fully. Maybe both. As a first-time viewer, I sat in awe of this scene. It's the kind of moment that feels as if time slows down and nothing else in the world could be more important than what these characters are going through, where they feel like more than just images on a screen. It's a testament to the character building the film has already done, but experienced filmgoers will also recognize that, however comforting the tone might be, it's largely a setup for more difficult times ahead. This in turn gives the scene additional weight. We feel great empathy for these characters, watching them savor whatever sliver of hope remains in their lives. The scene shows the proverbial calm before the storm, a moment to breathe amid a series of challenges. More importantly, it serves as a bridge between two halves of the same movie, because right after this scene, there is a noticeable shift in tone and even genre, something that would be jarring in the hands of a lesser team, but here it flows beautifully. All of this is to say that individual scenes can make or break films. When done well, they can reveal deep character traits, drive the plot forward with mini arcs, or in this unique case, synthesize and bring closure to one part of a film while setting up the next. From a screenwriting perspective, Abang Adik doesn't have a conventional structure, with the inciting incident arriving only after the scene we've just discussed. But that's where the film derives its distinctiveness, and that's why it's worth a watch for anyone curious about Southeast Asian cinema. The film cements its place in Malaysian cinema history with thoughtful performances and searing social commentary on the perils of the forgotten, the marginalized, and the desperate within its society. And it's all tied together by one beautifully crafted scene. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Have you seen Abang Adik? It's on Netflix in Malaysia for the time being, so let me know what you think if you've watched it. Wishing all Malaysians a happy Merdeka Day and happy Malaysia Day in advance. I'll be back with a new video soon, so until then, stay safe, stay hyped, and I'll see you next time.